Like the video and subscribe right now, or Shark Doggo will come to your dreams. You can't hide from me, John. My 5 eyes bear witness to the entirety of the electromagnetic spectrum. Wait, what's going on in your abdomen here? Huh? We better get you checked. Unfortunately, you have appendicitis. We'll have to operate. Alright. The operation was a success. Thanks for looking out for me, Garfield. I love you, John. Babe, are you enjoying up there? Oh yes, baby. Wee. One wish per customer. True love. This beagle mama is raising a baby possum after losing her pups. You know it's cold outside when you go outside and it's cold. Who is running this account? Alex the parrot was the subject of an experiment for 30 years at Harvard. During this time, he was confirmed to have learned over 100 words, could add and identify colors. His last words to his caretaker were, "You be good. See you tomorrow. I love you." This old lady was drawing a heart while waiting for the bus. I heard a light knock on my door and went to answer it, and it was my landlord's dog bringing me a stick. Gamers in the 90s. Wow, everything in this game looks so real. The game. You call yourself my friend? Where were you when my meme only got 4 likes? Making 4 accounts, mate. I feel like I can be myself around you. You're weird and quiet around me. Yes. I feel really weird about turning 30. Tonight, my grandma asked how old I was turning, and I didn't want to say it. And she said 30? I said yes. She says, "You mean I've gotten to know you that long?" Wow, isn't that nice? It was so sincere. I no longer feel weird. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this screaming potato with you. I wanted to die after my ex left me, but then I met this lassie that does weird shit like this with me. Life is about growth. I'm an adult with adult money who purchases adult things. Bro, your treasure is so lame. Whoa bro. My treasure is better, bro, come and see it. See? But it's just a mirror. You can see my greatest treasure inside. Bro. You see a hot woman in the kitchen. She follows you into the hallway. She looks you in the eye and smiles. She's as perfect as when you first got together 12 years ago. Japanese fan tried to talk in Portuguese and the crowd laughed. Ronaldo stood up for him saying, "You should be happy because he's trying very hard. It's good." 80-year-old man builds a dog train to take rescued stray dogs on adventures. Being disrespectful to teachers isn't funny or cool. They're doing their job and you're just being an asshole. We welcomed our first bomb 5 days ago. Our dog Lucy has been on watch ever since. He cried slightly this and she immediately went to make sure everything was okay and stayed until he fell back asleep. Love them both. Android 7.1. Android 8.0. Android 9.0. Android 11. The Return of the King. When the selfie comes out better than expected, so you have to show it off. My wife convinced me to stop in at the Humane Society just to see what the adoption process was like. Long story short, we ended up leaving with these two, me, Tucker and Mike. Just in case you were having a bad day, look how happy this raccoon is with his stuffed raccoon. I always heard my parents talking shit about me after I went to bed, so now I always make sure that after bedtime my daughter can hear us through the door talking about all the good things she did that day and how proud of her we are. I sold a rug to someone on Marketplace and they just sent me this picture with the message "Little man is chuffed." Our next guest will be speaking about tennis balls and why you shouldn't fake throw. Woohoo, you've come to haunt me forever and ever. BFF. My nephew is 5. I'm 33F. A few months ago he asked me, "Auntie Franny, are you a grown up?" I got really quiet, cautiously looked around, put my finger to my mouth, and told him I'm still a kid, but you can't tell anyone because no one knows. His eyes got huge, and he loudly whispered, "I knew it." Now every time I see him, he comes up to me at some point and whispers, "Don't worry, I haven't told them." Then proceeds to ask more questions about my life as a secret kid. And every time I'm video chatting with him and my sister, he sneaks an obvious wink, and I wink back, and only we know what that wink means. And to this day, he is the only person that knows I'm still a kid, and that I've been faking it all this time. Our pizza delivery guy took more than 30 minutes, but I think I can forgive him. When you realize that you love spending time by yourself because you are a complete and interesting person on your own. A Sikh man builds a mosque for his lifelong Muslim friend because he had nowhere to pray. I brought my dog in a bag on the subway today. Sat next to an older Chinese couple. The man starts giving him pats and scritches, delighted. Then he takes out his phone, types into his translator app, and flashes me the screen. It read, "Everywhere I go dogs love me the most." Woman with Down syndrome, rejected at every job interview, turned her baking hobby into a successful business. She now employs other people with disabilities. Me, "Hey, monster under my bed." Me, "There's room up here for both of us." Monster. Me, "You can be big spoon." Monster, "Okay." When my dog wants attention he gently bites a piece of furniture, holds perfectly still, and makes aggressive eye contact. It's pretty weird and very funny. Also it works. When your cat is secretly a 5th dimensional elder god. Tell me your deepest desires. I want to support my family by doing what I love while making a positive impact on the world. This mother lost her hair while battling a brain tumor, so her son grew his hair out to make her a wig. As a parent I never used cute as a baby voice with my kids, even when they were babies. I had read somewhere that your kids are smarter if you always speak to them like you would an adult, within reason. So we did that. Not sure if it had any effect at all, but I was glad we didn't do it, because I hate it. Then we got a dog, and when I speak to the dog it does puppy whapses want a tweety weety? Who's my fuzzy bubsy? But my dog is super cute, and I don't care if she doesn't get into dog university. Supporting my man while he wishes his ex a happy heavenly birthday. No, I did not know her, never met her in my life. But I know she had my man's heart before she left, so with that being said I support whatever it is he wants to do. He asked me to go with him to place some flowers at her grave for her birthday. I said yes of course, but me being me, extra as duck, I said she need balloons too in her favorite colors. When he bought her the flowers and balloons I said to myself, you know what, I don't even know you, but happy birthday bitch. I'm buying you some balloons and flowers too. I got him love, he's in good hands. Happy heavenly birthday boss chick Aletha. I heard so many good things about you, so keep applying pressure all in heaven and all. Boys need to be cuddled more. Put his head in your lap or on your chest. Stroke his hair. Scratch his back lightly with your nails. Rub his shoulders. Kiss him on the top of his head. Anytime, not just when he's feeling down or trying to fall asleep. When I did this to my boyfriend for the first time he almost started crying. because no one had ever done something similar to him before. And I think that is awfully sad. I'm here with your order. Take it with you bro and enjoy the lunch. I forgot to change my address and I currently in Maryland. Okay, thanks. I wanted to thank you again. It's my brother's birthday today and he is laid to rest not far from where you had me take this delivery. I'm having lunch with him today because of you. You have no idea how much that means to me. I truly appreciate it. I had a new guy working for me once in retail who fell asleep a few times during his shifts. I had coworkers and customers both tell me they thought he was on drugs cause he'd nod off right in the middle of something like that. When I talked to him about it, it turned out he was homeless and he'd been living in his car and being harassed by cops for sleeping in it. So every night he'd sleep an hour or two and get up and drive to a new spot, sleep another hour or two and get up and move again. I moved his schedule a bit and had him start parking in our private lot and talked to some other managers to make sure he'd get left alone there. Only took the kid a few weeks after that to get on top of himself and get a room. Some people just need a little help. My pet who doesn't understand it's begging for boiling water that's on the stove. My friend who was scared to tell me that he is gay because I'm a Christian. Me, who loves all God's people and doesn't criticize them for who they are. When you're new to the gym and trying to figure out how the equipment works. How are you doing mentally? A little better. I ate lunch. Got a dog to guard the house but then. Point of view. Visiting your grandma. I adopted the neighborhood stray cat. My neighbor's cat got her pregnant. Woke up to this. Child support. Say something positive about gay people. Not only do they leave more girls for us, they take another dude with them. Let you know through email once the item is back in stock. Kindly expect the email in 5 to 7 days. Thanks. I'll be honest with you. You have been the most calm and understanding customer I have dealt with today. Thank you so much for that. If there are any other concerns you want me to help you with, please do not hesitate to tell me. I'm at your service. Oops. Huh. More like extra cute Shiner. Whoa. What is your wish, mortal? Well, I wish I would stop second guessing myself. Really? You're going to wish for that? Hey. It's my wish, so I get to be. Hey. You don't have to be perfect to be beautiful. My hot girlfriend. My weird ass wondering how I landed her. I noticed a guy on Facebook that was better than me at mounting TVs, so instead of hating on him, I reached out and offered to pay him to teach me how to perfect my craft. He didn't accept the money. Instead we formed a partnership and the rest is history. Brothers don't hate, we elevate each other. My daughter went to my husband and said, "Dad, have you ever heard of Pokemon?" And I have never seen him so happy, lol. He busted out all his old cards and is in full education mode. When my parents went to Ireland with my grandfather, who hadn't been there in 25 years, he took them to his favorite pub. When they went in, a guy at the bar said, "Oh God, he's back." Woman finds out blood donor who saved her life 11 years ago turned out to be her husband. When someone who is not your mom calls you handsome. What would an actual Godzilla, giant lizard, do? Eat all the mosquitoes. Find a warm roofs. Sleep for an eternity. This dog just gave birth to 2 puppies. This is her proud face. Hey. Hi. You got a nice smile. Huh. Thanks. 10 years later. She made my day that day. Me. I'm going to the bathroom. My cat. We are going. A fresh mushroom. Can I have that one? Sure. Hi Nick, this is for you. Wow, thanks Gator. Young kid banging on the door. I wake up like what the duck. I open it like what up lol homie. I've never seen him before. He said I missed the bus and no one will take me to school. I've knocked on 3 doors. My response say no more fam. Didn't even brush my teeth, just grabbed my keys, slipped on my foams. Go get that education young brother. This is what a big homie does for young brothers. ATM machine. Alright bucko, just give me all your money and account balance minus $2.69. Hey man, wanna come over and I can get you some chicken nuggets or something? Yes please. Woman adopts elderly dog from shelter and finds out it's actually her lost childhood puppy. Everyone liked that. Something moved our furniture around last night. I love it. Yeah, it looks way better. I adore my coffee guy. I always get a large coffee and at first I'd walk in and he'd be like large coffee right? But now he just does finger guns at me and goes large. And I'd be lying if I said that wasn't the best part of my day. Just a friendly reminder that if you're still alive, you're not struggling with depression. Depression is struggling with you. I think Pikachu should be in Mario Kart and his car should look like this. We are not all in the same boat. We are in the same storm. Some have yachts, some have canoes, and some are drowning. Just be kind and help when you can. This soldier carried his service dog down a mountain because it was 117 degrees and the rocks were burning his feet. I deserve a treat when I have a bad week, but I also deserve a treat when I have a good week. I simply always deserve treats. A couple kids just dug this deep hole at the beach and it just keeps attracting a ton of other boys. Is this the hole? Yes. Can I help? Yes. Me and the home is seeing our friend pull themselves out of a really dark place. Told him to get off my lap cause I gotta work on the computer, so he moves and does this. He's so attached. When I was a very small child, my mom used to bury coins in my sandbox, leave huge boot prints in the sand, and tell me pirates had come in the night and buried treasure. I would be out there happily for hours with my little sieve, and my mom got a quiet morning to herself for the price of a handful of pennies. I was always kind of skeptical about Santa, the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy because visiting every kid in the world did not seem reasonable. But the pirates only visited me, so they were probably real. So that's the story of how I ended up being an archaeologist. It is time to go. Was I a good singer? No. I'm told you were simply the best. Pet crab eating onion ring. Sometimes when I'm eating alone I turn this on and pretend I'm eating with him. After 2 years of long distance we finally got to meet. Hey man, let me know if you want me to delete this, but I edited a version where you're both in the sun. Everybody lied to me when I got engaged. Being married is ducking great. There is a whole other person in my house and they love me. What do plants and homies have in common? I love watching them grow. The girl I babysit has made me watch Wall-E at least 10 times, so I assumed it was her favorite movie, but today her mom told me that she watches it because she thinks it's my favorite movie. My friend Tom, last year, left as Pickard because of the chemo. This year, Riker, and recovered. Deleted my weather app cause there's a guy in my office that always tells me anyway and the app never asks me how my weekend was. Shout out Bill. My weekend was awesome man, thanks for asking. If you're reading this, it's too late. I already sent good vibes your way. They're coming. There's nothing you can do to stop them. This is the most threatening way I've ever been cheered up. In 1998 I begged my mom to buy me JNCO jeans. She agreed, but only on the condition we do a photo shoot to prove to my future self how stupid I looked. Look who's laughing now, mom. Man takes his terminally ill dog to see the C1 last time. Why are you washing your paws with a funnel? Because it's fun. Good answer. That's why it's called a funnel. Because it's fun. Potatoes in literally any form. Me. Remember, even if 99% of the world's population finds you unattractive, there are still like 75 million people who think you're at least kind of okay. You're welcome. 5-year-old me. A gallon of milk. My mom who wanted help with the groceries. Thank you for changing my life. I'm literally you. I know. Thanks for not giving up. Weird but long time ago, when I felt scared alone during 2 to 4 am, I always think about bakers and their bakery, who are already up during that time doing their thing. Former bakery employee here. If you ever are sad or scared at 3 am, just remember that we are up preparing donuts, and the donuts are warm for you. Can we agree that Chris Pratt is the worst of all Crises? No. He's the best of us. He's better than all of us. When the Crises have a meeting and declare the one true superior Chris. Design your perfect 90s movie night. Pick one from each line. In 2014, a cat saved his young owner from being attacked by bullies after they teased the boy outside his home and shoved him to the ground. The cat ran out, jumped on the ringleader's chest, and hissed until they fled in panic. The cat then slept outside the boy's room every night to protect him. Look, Sassalele. If my wife says it's Sassalele, then it's Sassalele. 50% sale. I have to check it out. Featured comment. Cameron Branford. Nobody. Bread. I'm gonna crumb.